Shalom. First of all, we want to give all praises and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem,
Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Baruch Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who well. Peace and salutation to all sister Achim. They're out there, of course, risking their lives and their freedom, making their bodies a living sacrifice. All right, unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, to hopefully be ones that is called and chosen. All right. We are the brothers from Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia, PA. All right, in Great Babylon, which is America. Got the brother here,
Yeshaya.
All right, and I'm the brother Mathba. Okay, and we're gonna go into this wee lesson. Of course, Yahweh is the true, almighty, powerful name of the Heavenly Father, and His only begotten Son's name is Yahweh Shai, who the world even calls Jesus Christ. By Hashem meaning in the name, Rechad meaning spirit, Kodash is holy, and that's the Paleo Hebrew. All right, and the Hebrew Israelites consist of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And you have to understand that that's the Lord's chosen people, all right? He set us different from the rest of these people, all right? And, you know, we in this time of the revealing, and a lot of things is coming up and such with these Edomites. Their mills are starting to turn on themselves. A lot of truth, of course, is flourishing. Okay, we're in the time, of course, at the end, knowledge is increasing. So now these damn Edomites, you know, you got this, as we can go into the article, things is just, I'm going to let it just speak.
The title has The War on Whitey. Schools and colleges are now teaching children to believe that being born white makes you a bad person.
Right, now let's get some understanding. There isn't a person that has been born white, all right? You have it where Esau was born with what? He was born without melanin, okay? You have it where his blood shows forth through his skin, okay? And you can read that in the book of Genesis, the 25th chapter. But of course, he came out like a hairy garment, okay? Which that's Genesis, the 25th chapter, okay? He came out red like a hairy garment, okay? And his name was called Esau, all right? Or waste away is he, or Aishah in Hebrew. That's what it means, waste away is he, okay? And he's that same spirit that was in Cain, okay? And they're wicked, okay? Go into it.
Okay. It says, parents of school-aged children in Wisconsin are making their grievances known about the latest onslaught of racist curriculum to creep into the state's public education system.
Right. And you have to, another thing just to understand that everybody's racist, okay? Everybody's for their people, okay? You know, that's what being racist is, for your people, all right? Race, Raza, all right? Khan.
It says, according to reports, 8th graders in West Bend, a northwest suburb of Milwaukee, are apparently now being taught that they're bad people if their skin color is white.
Right. Now, of course, there's some of our people, since our seed was scattered amongst the heathen, some of our people may look like, of course, Edomites, all right? Meaning like they look with the curse of leprosy, which you can you go to the story about what is it? The curse of leprosy. I think it's in Numbers. We can go into that a little bit. Yeah. They are considered clean lepers. These the actual Edomites. Okay. Is it number 13? And right there at, is it like 12? Let me see.
Yeah, he probably starts.
Come on.
Can we start off?
Yeah, you can start there.
This is Leviticus chapter 13, verse 12. It says, and if a leprosy break out abroad in the skin, and the leprosy cover all the skin of him that hath the plague from his head even to his foot, wheresoever the priest looketh, then the priest shall consider, and behold, if the leprosy have covered all his flesh, he shall pronounce him clean that hath the plague. It is all turned white, he is clean.
Right, so he's considered a clean leper, all right? This of course, breaks it down, all right? Because you have it where Esau, he's all the way, you know, he's completely without, of course, of course, dark skin without the melanin. Okay, thus he's a leper. Okay, a clean leper. Okay.
Got correct precept. This is Numbers chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow." It says, "And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous."
Right. And this, of course, Miriam being Shaw is there's she was a sister, and Aaron, all right, as well. They was scoffing at Moses. Yeah, and then which goes and tell you that the prophets and such, they were dark skinned people. They are melanated. You have it where she scoffed. They turned, of course, Yahweh Shemshah turned the skin actually leprous. Okay, looking like dead, pale. All right, like you Edomites look. Okay. So that is basically the point. That's what you guys look like, and this is a sign that was placed on you guys because you are the wicked. All right, you could go into the king of that mark. What you got? No precept?
Yeah, I was gonna bring out. This is basically saying the same thing.
Yep.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 8. It says, "Take heed in the plague of leprosy that thou observe diligently and do according to all that the priests, the Levites, shall teach you. And as I commanded them, so ye shall observe to do." Verse 9, it says, "Remember what the Lord thy power did unto Miriam by the way, after that you would come forth out of Egypt." Yeah, so basically telling you that leprosy is basically your skin turning white, turning pale. I forget the term that they use for leprosy nowadays, but it's like a contagious disease.
Oh, you go into it.
I forget the name for it.
Vitiligo or something. I have to go into it. But yeah, you got different forms. Like we have the clean lepers, then you got a leprosy where it's not all the way like it's patchy and stuff. You know, you have that. We can of course go and read. If you read in the book of Leviticus, 13th chapter, it goes into it. You know how to, of course, the priests, go and determine it and such. All right. No, I'm not sure if it's called vitiligo or something like that.
Yeah, it says the term that they have is Hansen's disease.
Okay.
It says it's an infection caused by slow-growing bacteria called Mycobacterium leprae.
Okay. They got any images or anything?
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's it?
Yeah, it's
all right,
it's like this infectious boil disease.
And then I'm just going to bring out this other scripture. This is going to be the book of, I think it's Genesis, the 4th chapter. And it's verse, we'll start at verse 8. I'm just going to go straight and then go down. It says in Cain, which Cain, I believe it means, what's it? What do it mean? I believe it's, Quayan, which I believe it goes into like a sharp, like basically like a instrument, like I forget, I have to go into it again, Slakia, but basically like it's a nomen omen, all right? He's a murderer. I'm gonna go forward, and I'll get back on that later. It says in Slakia, it says, "Talk with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. And Yahweh said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper?" And this was wicked, He killed his own brother, all right? Because he was jealous of he became presented the unfit, unacceptable sacrifice unto Yahweh Shemshah. It says, "And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground." All right? "And thou art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from the hand." It goes into it. It says, verse 12, "When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond, a wanderer." All right, and you're a damn demon, all right, walking about. You're a damn murderer trying to escape your judgment, okay? So when you have it with this wee article, which you're just going into vaguely, okay, these damn devils, they're rightfully so, should be taught that they are the wicked. All right, they are actually, you know, they have that so-called white skin, and they have that spirit of an Edomite, and they are Edomite. All right, their skin is red, not white. I'm not calling them white. I'm calling them Edom. All right, I don't want. All right. So yeah. It says, a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth, and it's gonna go forth. And I believe he got put a mark on him. All right, and I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna just go skip down to the verse 15. It says, and Yahweh said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken upon him sevenfold. And Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. All right, so that mark is that skin he got taken his melanin away from him. All right, and it's still to this day. That's why we see these Edomites walking the boot. All right, without, of course, melanin, because all the other nations have, of course, they're from the ground. You got the various hues. All right, you got from the lightest brown down to the darkest. All right, there's no such thing as a black person. You have people that lighter and darker. All right. Okay.
It says, according to reports, 8th graders in West Bend, a northwest suburb of Milwaukee, are apparently now being taught that they're bad people if their skin color is white, or if their families have two parents of the opposite sex who are still married. It says, during a recent segment on Tucker Carlson Tonight, host Tucker Carlson explained that students attending schools in the West Bend area, which is predominantly white, are being given so-called privilege tests during class that identify being white and having an intact family as representing undue privilege in society.
Yeah, you guys, you Edomites, all right? That's what you truly are. You receive all types of course, privileges for being just Edom, all right? You go about, you get, of course, the cops, all right? Or they give you a pass when you do wickedness, all right? It's all different types of exemptions you damn devils get. When a Jake do a crime, he of course is put under the jail. All right, he might get murdered on the spot. These Edomites that do terrorist attacks and such, they get of course taken right there on the spot without being killed. They murder Jake.
Yeah, like Dylan Roof. They had the arrest video where they arrested him. They was acting like they was, this guy stole a candy bar or something insignificant. The way they arrested him, the way they walked up to him, I don't even think their guns were drawn or anything. Like, they just kind of like walked up on him like, put your hands behind your back. He got out the car. They just arrested him peacefully. They didn't even throw him to the ground. Right. Nothing.
Yeah, they see Jay, they get 20 cops on you and shit. I need backup. I need extra backup. They got guns drawn on you and everything. It goes back to, of course, like I said, the slave patrol. That's not but what these cops are these days. All right. Especially in America, because here in America, of course, they got that of course that lethal force they want to place on you. All right, you have it over there in the east, like in Scotland over there. They of course they still Edomites, but they're not like they don't really be having the guns on them and such. They kind of call out the SWAT, in certain cases, if they need to bring that force. But you damn Edomites here in Great Babylon, y'all just pursue Jacob with full no mercy. All right, full vigor.
All right. I'm going to skip down a little bit. It says, the individual who tried to defend the privilege test, a liberal psychologist, told Carlson that she believes it's important to psychologically abuse white children, and especially white male children, because doing so prevents horrible crimes committed against humanity.
John, you speak on it if you want.
So this lady is basically saying if they're not constantly their ego, their pride isn't constantly put into check, that they're going to commit crimes into humanity, admitting that the so-called white man commits crimes against humanity. They're the number one school shooters. They're the number one, just corrupt, just creating a whole corrupt system.
God. Yeah, this, I'll make it real quick. And y'all damn liars and shit, all right? I may wait on it, because I was going to bring out the book, Psalms, the 58th chapter and 3rd verse. All right, I might just start verse 2. It says, yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. And that's what you do everywhere you go, you damn devils do. All right? Because, of course, you're the border of wickedness. Everywhere you go, you just do wickedness.
Yeah,
right?
spreading that so-called democracy, which is really wickedness.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, you know, claiming these people thinking they voting for something, and y'all actually delegate put these officials in, you know? These people think they got the power to the people. Well, you got Israelites, and they're being, of course, oppressed. Okay, and they say, surely oppressors make a wise man mad. You got Jake that's been fucked up, you know, all these years since we've been put, of course, into slavery. All right, and we looking for Yahweh Shemashah to bring that recompense to you, damn devils. All right. Going on, this is verse 3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray. As soon as they be born, they speaking lies. And them lies that they speak lead to murder, death, destruction, rape, all that. Okay? Because you go in a rape, it's arrested, see somebody, and that's what they do. Okay? It says, and that's the same spirit that was in the serpent. Okay? And the serpent was another man. All right?
Yeah, he was trying to spread his wicked philosophy the same way the so-called white man spreads his wicked philosophy. He can't help himself.
Yep. He ain't got no temperance in that. He can't, of course, soften his tongue. You know? Because I'm going to go to... I'm going to just go skip the verse 60, Psalm 64 and 3. I'm going to start at 2. It says here, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. That's talking about the Illuminati. From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, and that's you Edomites, okay, who whet their tongue like a sword, okay, sharpen your tongue, all right, like a sword, and bend their bows and to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear naught. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter, all wickedness and such. Y'all do a diligent search in that shit. It says they can commune of laying snares privily, which is traps. They say, who shall see them? All right? It says, and which is going to go into, I said, quote, a diligent search. It says, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. All right? You know, their heart is deep. It goes into as wiser than Daniel and such. All right? These damn devils, they're the wicked, man. It says, both their inward thought is that every one of them, and their heart is deep. Yep, so that's it. You know? But Yahweh Shemashai, Bashem Chakodash, shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. And Yahweh Shemashai is going to destroy y'all. Alright? Via ice being fire. I'm going to go down to verse 8 and stop. It says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And that's what's happening to these days. These other nations. They're like, oh, this is a damn red devil right there. They wicked. They gonna, of course, they're gonna enslave us, take our shite. Nobody want to deal with you in business, all right? Maybe they want to be your friends, all right? Everybody's separating themselves, and that's biblical prophecy, all right? Yeah, precept. But I'm a
yeah. I was gonna read Habakkuk.
Come on.
I got it. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright it is not upright in him.
Yeah, because he's a murderer. He got that wicked spirit. Read.
It says, but the just shall live by his faith.
That's right.
Verse 5, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Yeah, he's a priority in everybody's business. You got military bases in everybody's place. All right.
It says, who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied.
Yep, he's a covetous man. All right.
It says, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people.
Yep.